And then we go. Before you flip channels, what's today? Thursday. The day after tomorrow. No, Sunday. Sunday. Today felt like Friday. Quite an adventure climb. Some hard work, more than an adventure. Some hard work coming up. In about 2 weeks time, 2.5 weeks time, somewhere around there, the group is going to go for a camp on top of the saddle. Now this is a high saddle. It's the center point between the Gorge Peak and Cradock Peak, which are your two highest, relieving himself there, are the two highest peaks in the mountain. Now the team wants to go and do Cradock Peak, but they're afraid that they may not make it in a day. That's a problem for them. So they want to take up all their camping terrain, camping equipment, and go and set it up at, go and camp for one night on the saddle. Easier said than done. I'll tell you something, it's going to be some hard graft. Getting a tent, mattress, sleeping bag, equipment, getting all of that up to this high saddle. Anyway, long story short, what I've decided to do is to take half my equipment this coming Sunday. I've got a partner named Adele, and then there's also another guy who will be joining. I don't know him, I've never met him, but he wants to come and do the walk. I've given him a video link of what it's like getting up there. Elderish guy, but I believe he can make it, or he believes he can make it. So stay tuned for that. I should make a little video of that, taking up half my equipment, which is already like 10 times the amount of stuff, 10 times the amount of weight I normally take when I'm just taking water. I'm going to be taking up extra water too, because there is no water there at the top. So that will hopefully mean I have more water than the rest when D-Day comes. They feel they want to make extra hard work by taking everything all up in once. Good for them. I don't. I'm going to take up half my load, then I'm going to stack it away. I'm going to hide it at the top there at the saddle, at a place where nobody will see it. You're going to have to search all day and look at your watch, because you've got to come down again. So if you knew somebody's hidden a sleeping bag, a mattress, some equipment, you're first of all going to get yourself up to the saddle, then spend a long time trying to find it. So that will, I'm not going to, from the saddle, we may, take note, may decide to actually go and do Gorge Peak as well and make something else out of it. But I've told her that I'm only planning on going to the saddle itself with the equipment, and that's basically the mission of the day. You've got a nice view of the other side of the mountain, even if you just go to the saddle itself. It's quite an accomplishment getting to there. So anyway, please join for that. Stay tuned for that video. I'm going to try and make something out of it, and not make it long, but show different parts again with the awesome rocks and stuff. That'll be quite nice. But now we're going through the forest. I was actually wondering if I'm going to record anything today. This here, by the way, is the trail that I've started running about a little less than 2 weeks ago, so that I can lose weight by the time D-Day comes. And it may not be such hard work getting to there, because I'm incredibly far from fit. Need to build up some fitness, and I've started jogging. Actually, what I do makes you lose more weight quicker is stop, sprint, stop, sprint. That in theory makes you lose weight for 24 hours, whereas if you're just jogging at an average speed, there's the railway line on the other side there. If you're just jogging at an average speed with no sense of urgency, then you're only losing weight during that time that you're busy jogging. So it's going to be something different when I go jogging. I try and make a sprint stop out of it, so that I utilize the full space. This trail goes down to another street which runs parallel to the street at which I enter. On a working day, you've got almost this entire trail to yourself, and the dog has it. So anyway, I know this may not be very exciting for anybody who regularly watches, and it's not like we're talking about hundreds, thousands of viewers. We're hardly even talking about hundreds of viewers, unless it gets marketed on the local Facebook group of town maybe, which I don't want to do too often. I don't want to spam them with a video that I've placed every single time. Mind you, maybe I should, maybe at least once a week, place a video on to a local Facebook group which consists of approximately 77,000 people, and say, oh, here's another part of your mountain. For those who can't get to it, watch the video. Maybe I should do it. I've got nothing to hide. And YouTube is there for everybody, all the neighbors as well. Even if there are neighbors that I've tried to block from Facebook, you can't stop anybody. So all neighbors, all 6, 7, 8 different housing around us are welcome to watch this. Here we've got blue gum trees, some of the largest trees here. I go past them every day, never really take note of them. Camera doesn't do it justice. So this is just a part of the trail that I run every day. And I would say if I can start seeing my shorts a bit easier from the top, then I must be getting better. I refuse to weigh myself. I don't want to weigh myself, because if I do, then it's very demoralizing if you've weighed yourself the first day you start exercising, and 2 or 3 days later, after intense running maybe, you don't see any difference in the weight. Knowing myself, that will make me stop immediately and say, what difference is this making? So I refuse to weigh myself and be demoralized by it. I may do it once I can see even more clearly the difference in what I look like. If I look like clearly look like I've lost some weight, then I'll go and weigh myself. I'm round about expecting what it should be then. And if it's anything 89 kgs or less, then I'll be happy. I might walk a bit further and record a bit further. We have a piece of railway line, only for a short while. Then we go off the railway line towards the left. Look at sharply down. These are places nobody goes to. Right at the bottom. Let's go sharply down towards the left there into the forest. Maybe there's another stream there. Obviously a tunnel at the bottom. Maybe go and check that out at a stage. Lots and lots and lots of boring rocks. Lots rocks. Lots of rocks off the railway line into the fern section. Yeah. My dog, I keep on a leash these days. 10 years back, it was never necessary to keep my previous dog on a leash, but I have to do it, unfortunately, because if a loose dog is been taken for a walk and comes straight up to mine, and it looks like there's some danger, I will unfortunately do what I have to do to that loose dog to make sure it doesn't come and do anything to my dog. I will do what I need to do. And if a fight breaks out between myself and the owner, guess who's in the good books with, oh, you want some water? Like he hasn't had water. He had water 5 minutes ago. But if he wants to drink more, I'll let him drink more. Now, if a fight breaks out between myself and any other owner whose dog is not on a leash, guess who's doing things the right way and who's doing things the wrong way. So there will not be any argument. I'll be with you now. Yeah, well, one good thing about all this being so populated, this trail now, is that it stays open at least. What are you looking for there? Come. What do you want to turn back maybe? You want to go back? What side do you want to go? What are you sniffing there? Come. Let's go back. Come. Let's go back. And we face the beautiful mountain direction. Whenever there's a U-turn, it's difficult to make him come back. First wants to check the world out before we go back. Can you please come? Please. There we go. Facing the mountain. I'm going to try and zoom in and give you an approximate idea of the height of the saddle. But I'll zoom in now. Let me just get a bit closer where the mountain opens up and these ferns and trees are not in the way. I'll do that in a few secs. Don't shake when I'm recording you. Let me hold the angle right. You see the peak in the dead center of the screen there? That is about the height of the saddle. Now in the clouds just towards the left, which is now in the dead center, Gorge Peak is stuck away in those clouds there. The saddle is a little bit lower than Gorge Peak. So it's approximately the height of those clouds there. That is the height at which I'm going to have to take my equipment and well, like I said, take what I can, but try and split the weight. Then I can take my tent next time. Let me zoom out here. Then I can take my tent next time and extra water. So odds are I'll have more water than the average person, because there is, as you may have gathered by now, there is no water at that place. No water whatsoever. Come. That is poisonous lantana. Don't let that stuff fall on you. Wait, let me get it off you. Some stuff on his head here. I was just thinking I should mention, guess what I got from the co-op the day before yesterday. When you buy a new pair of shoes and it comes in its box, I didn't buy shoes, but what you normally get when you buy a pair of new shoes and you open it up in the box, you will notice this. Have you ever seen this little kind of bag, small little bag inside the box that absorbs all the moisture out of the box? I'm not too sure what kind of material stuff is inside that little bag. But anyway, I went to the co-op and asked them if they've got anything similar to that. And I've got a big bag of that, a big version of that, which I'm going to put in my bag, because my sleeping bag and mattress and inflatable pillow, which I got, is going to go inside a garbage bag, and that garbage bag is going to be inside another bag, to make damn sure no rain gets to it. However, there's always going to be some moisture inside, and so I got this large version of the stuff, which you put inside the bag, which I'm going to put inside of the bag, which draws all that moisture and absorbs it and prevents mildew inside the bag. Even got a flavor to it, so that will be quite interesting to see if it works. It's a pity it doesn't come in like 4 quarters. I'm talking a big bag, this. When I say it's a larger version of what you get in a shoebox, it sure is. It would be nice if it was dividable into 4. Put one inside on this side of the mattress, and then one on that side of the sleeping bag, and that one on this side, that one on that side, but it's all going to have to be on one side. Now you're closing the entire bag, and you hope all the moisture gets drawn towards one side inside the bag. It's not going to be in a box or anything, but hopefully, I mean, it's better than nothing. I may as well do that. And from I ordered a pillow, which came in a pair of 2 actually, inflatable pillows, because I need, with my epilepsy, I need to make sure that I get some sleep. And without a pillow, I've noticed with camping before, it's uncomfortable. The more comfortable I am, the better the chance that I'll get some decent sleep at least. So we'll see. Now these bags, these 2 pillows, they claim can also act as a seat. So I sort of tested the one, went and sat on it, hoping it's not going to break, that I have to courier it back and get another one. And sure enough, it held strong. Handy little soft thing to sit on instead of rock hard ground or rocks. But hope it doesn't ever get hurt. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. I think that was a sensible purchase. So yeah, anyway guys, thought I'd show you the trail that I go running every day for about 2 weeks now, under 2 weeks, and may as well make a video out of it. I'm too lazy, I'm skipping today. Maybe I'll come later, I don't know. And tomorrow's Friday. Go running tomorrow. Saturday I'll skip so that I'm not stiff on Sunday when the hard work comes. Stay tuned if you've watched this. Maybe some close friends that go hiking on the odd occasion have watched this. Maybe some potential people that live close by. Maybe even a foreigner or 2. That apparently, one foreigner said to me, thought South Africa is all dry and sandy. I said, no, not at all. South Africa is pretty much like the United States in terms of weather patterns. You've got a green east and a dry west. So yeah, we here on the south coast, which is pretty much green. So thanks for joining. Please click on that subscribe button at the bottom. Click on the like button. Leave comments. Say anything. Encourage me ask me questions. Give me some encouragement of some other place you want to see maybe. Maybe less of that, maybe more of that. Or keep it the way it is. Don't change anything, whatever. Thumbs up and thanks for joining, guys.